Hello everybody, this is Tim here again, here with another movie review. It's been a little while since I did a movie review. This time I figured I'd go ahead and do a review for Insidious, The Last Key, which I just now saw. Yeah, there's a lot of reviews out for it now, already, but I just now got to see the movie. Personally, I enjoyed the flick. As far as the other Insidious movies go, I liked the first one. The second one is alright. The third one is passable. It's the weakest. This one is pretty good. I would say this is my second favorite one after part one. I love how it links up to the first one at the end. You got Elise back again. The first part of the movie is a prequel. You even got the dude from the movie The Collector in The Collection, and I liked him there playing Elise's dad. He's an abusive prick in this movie, though, so he's not really the greatest character. This film has probably the best story since the first flick. It all deals with Elise's childhood and how she was abused as a child because of her psychic gift, if you've been following the series. They could have went one way with this franchise and just made each film kind of a standalone flick, but they pretty much kept Elise in there to keep them linked, which is cool. I prefer this. Lynn Shay does a good job in the film. Once again, she could probably play this character in her sleep by now. She does a good job here. Spence and Tucker, or Specs and Tucker, I don't really... These characters are kind of off and on in other flicks. Here, I don't really think they were needed. They're not terrible. They're okay, but I could have done without them. Honestly, they just hurt the tension in the film, in my opinion. But they're okay. And the actors do fine, and one of the dudes is Lee Winnell, who writes most of these flicks. But anyway, jump into the film, and there's you find out that there's this key face type demon. You've probably seen him in the advertisements. He pretty much feeds off hatred, and he possesses people to kill people or whatever. So he can feed off of the violence and stuff. He's a demon. He has a cool design. He doesn't really do a damn thing in the movie, and he gets defeated like a little puss at the end of the flick. At the end of the movie, Elise uses this whistle that she has that her mom gave her brother, and if she ever needed help, to blow it, and she blows the whistle, and her mom just like shows up, and it's a cool moment because it's her dead mother who was killed, and she shows up and like bitch slaps the demon, and it was a cool, epic moment. But the creature just gets defeated by that and just never comes back. Like the rules in these movies and the further and how powerful the ghosts and demons are has always been off and on. It's never really been clarified. You get a cameo by the Darth Maul demon at the end of it, which was kind of cool. It was neat seeing him back. I don't know why they haven't used him again yet. He's pretty much the face of the franchise, the one thing everyone knows. Most of the demons have been pretty cool design-wise, except for the dude from 3. He was pretty lame. This creature, though, he looks great. I love his design with the keys and stuff, but he's a pussified villain. He doesn't really do a damn thing. I'm like, he shows up at the end, I'm like, whoa, he looks so cool, and then he just gets bitch smacked, and I'm like, oh, okay. And he's defeated! Interesting thing about this movie, it has the best story since the first one, with the whole child abuse angle and everything. We find out her dad was abusing her because he was actually possessed by the creature too, and it was feeding off of him abusing his child. That needed to be delved into more. They don't really delve into it enough. Like, when did the creature possess him? How did it work? Because through the movie, he just comes off like a dick. And then at the end, you find out he was possessed, and he even has a redemption moment where he tries to save Elise when she's older, when she's being attacked by the demon in the afterlife. But because they didn't delve into it enough about what his struggle was like mentally with the creature coming at him, until the end, that it just feels underwhelming when he gets his redemption moment. But the actor does a good job, and automatically when you say he was possessed when he was abusing his daughter, that automatically makes him not a villain. He's a victim, just like everyone else now. So it would have been better if they would have delved into that more and gave him more of some payback against the creature. That would have been cool. But yeah, all in all, other than that, there's these new characters like nieces or whatever. They're all right. One of them we find out is psychic in the flick. They're Elise's brother's kids, and I guess they made one of them psychic so they could build up for potential other films with a new Elise in case Lynn Shay passes away between now and Insidious, whatever. It was kind of neat how they tie back to the first film when Elise goes into the further